right.
Grab another mic.
So,
Froze.
we're
back. We're back.
Make sure everybody can hear.
Yeah, we'll make sure everybody can hear.
Anybody in here yet?
All right, we got a couple people in.
All right. Can y'all hear me? How do you look at the chat on this?
It'll pop up on the left hand
Okay.
side for a second. You can also touch the left hand screen side of it and pop up the chat.
I wonder what I'm doing. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't know how to work this thing. Cool. All right. Akia's going to get a mic, I think. Then we're going to talk about setting up valve train. A lot of people get it or have a misinterpretation of it.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Andrew. Dinosaur fossils. Hey, they can outrun coyotes, though.
Who's that on there talking trash?
Andrew.
Hounds on there. And you would think after that embarrassing video they put out with their prep work for pits that they wouldn't get on here talking trash. This one this push rod will actually outrun their coyote. So I suppose you've been telling them about what's kind of going on here.
A little bit. I just told them we were going to be showing them how to set up valve train. There's a lot of misconception, I guess.
Definitely a lot of misconception. But one of the big things, did you show them the trunnion?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I just made sure everybody could hear us.
Now, what we've got, and this is common to happen with people, is you have the rounded side right here. People put that to the top, and that is not how that goes. See how you have a flat side? That is where your polylock seats right there, not that rounded side. And this happens all the time with people, especially coming from like pedestal mountain. You know, you don't know any better. So we're going to do a quick live stream to show you guys some of the damage that can be caused from this. This car had about half of them wrong. So you want your rounded cup side of your trunnion to go down. Now, also, this car was set at 0 lash, which is a big no-no. You don't do that. You always want to put at least a quarter turn of preload in. Depends on your cam specs, typically, or your lifters. Sometimes they're different, like with limited travel. But we've cleaned up these. Now, these have a little shank on them. See if you guys can see that. See that little tiny shank at the end right there? That's made to fit right inside of those comp cam rockers. I guess they're comp cams. They may be knockoffs. I'm not sure. And it won't take a traditional poly lock because we tried that as well. These poly locks right here, see, don't have that taper, right? Do y'all put thread sealant on the rocker studs? Yes. Always do it because I don't know what goes through water jackets with some of these aftermarket heads and this and that. So just if you're putting studs in, just put some RTV on them. And I also put RTV on my head studs or head bolts on the lower portion as well. Then just use 30-weight oil or something like that up top on your top head bolts or top studs. But yes, matter of fact, 2 of those pulled out. Did you tell them that?
No.
Yeah, 2 of the studs pulled out whenever I went to loosen them up. So that is what it is.
Somebody had them way too tight.
Yeah. So this is the damage that can be caused. And we've already filed this down and sanded it. I should have shown you guys beforehand, but my Lord, was it bad. Let's see if I can get it to. Come on now. Come on. No, it's not going to work. Hold on. Let me set the mic down. Try my best to get it to go. That's just going to have to be good enough there. But what it does is it causes a trough in the center of this. You can see it right there. Now, we were lucky to be able to just grind these things down, bevel them a little bit, smooth them out, and they're going to be fine for what we're doing. But that's the damage. Sorry, you guys probably couldn't hear me. That's the damage that gets caused whenever you put these things on backwards. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that your rockers are on there correct.
Well, it's also, you're not getting the correct seat on the rocker stud. I mean, it's beveled for a reason. It wants that rounded part to sit there and rotate on it.
Yeah.
You got the flat part on there. It's bounding up, binding up.
This car had a lot going against it, working against it. Let's see. We found the chip was wrong, programmed wrong. What else did we find? Zero lash on all the lifters. That's wrong. You can't have that. And then you had basically half of the rockers completely flipped. And then we had the helicoil.
Spark
and
plug.
Then spark plug was leaking, and also it had a huge intake leak as well. These are common mistakes that happen, guys. It's not the end of the world, but you got to know whenever you're tearing into this stuff the right way to do things. And typically I say there is no right way or wrong way to do things, but sometimes there is. Like you cannot flip these rockers and expect it to work. Did you already flip them all?
What?
Did you already flip them?
No, I was putting studs in.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get these things rolled up. Set you guys down here. Get these rolled correctly and put in there. And
I could see where people mess up. I mean, heck, I did it. Yeah. My first time putting rockers on. Luckily, Nakia came behind me and checked me. I didn't know. I mean, because pedestal mount, you just put them on and
tighten
rock on.
That's it.
So I had no idea.
Hell, I've done it too. I make mistakes and put them on backwards, and you're like, what in the hell? It happens, but you got to be mindful, guys. You will break stuff. You'll break these expensive rockers, bend push rods, mushroom push rods. Oh, you just don't want those problems. We got lucky on this. It didn't cause any damage. Good. Yeah, other than the polylocks, it kind of mauled them up a little bit, but I think we're fine on that. We smoothed them out, and it looks pretty damn good. Also, check this out. I'm going to show y'all something. Okay. That's actually not correct there. Let me turn that in. Be realistic here with this. Okay. So, this is what the inside. See the. Can you see the damn little stop inside there? How deep that is? That's where these things were sitting at when they were adjusted. This is what they're supposed to look like. See the difference? That lock was so far down in there. That tells you that was zero lash. We tried to tighten it up past zero lash and it wouldn't go. It just stopped on zero. That's roughly how these things sit after you get a half a turn. Is that shallow? So anyway, that's kind of another telltale sign. It depends on your setup too. But kind of comments we get. What about these Coyote boys, man, running their mouth up in our chat?
Stupid Fast Nova said, all I hear is potential. That thing is going to be a runner with the full lift duration of that cam now.
I agree, y'all. I agree.
It's going to sound good, I think.
It already sounds nasty the way it is. The 282 cam is healthy.
It's I'm about to say, what cam is?
It's the Comp 282, which, if I'm not mistaken, and I have not looked it up yet. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I think they list that as a stroker cam. So they want it in a 351 Windsor or a stroker 302 setup is what they listed as. It's a healthy ass cam for what it is. I don't know, but I would say it's probably close to like the man cam. I guess it's probably somewhere around that area. You guys there again can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a healthy ass camshaft and it sounds nasty.
Andrew said, "What a relic."
Well, it's pretty damn bad when you get outrun by a relic. It really is. It's got to be embarrassing for these guys. They get on our chat, they spam us nonstop, and it's got to be embarrassing. I really kind of feel sorry for them. The whole Make-A-Wish, like they're our Make-A-Wish. They're our Make-A-Wish friends, and we love them to death. They're just, they're a little slow. You guys excited about this car? I know I am. And also, what do you think about the extra live streams throughout the day whenever we can? Sometimes we can't do this, but right now we're so busy we have so much content that's not even been put out yet that these live streams seem to help. So what I'll do, like YouTube has I guess like an AI generated short that I can post from these live streams. So I'll go in and I'll add those for you guys. They're usually not very useful or much information in them, but we'll do that. I don't know. It's just kind of in the moment type thing because I'm really excited about this. I really think this car is going to run good. I think it's going to sound good. It's probably going to be a runner.
MF Customs in the house.
MF Customs. That's what I'm talking about. Live streams are great. Yeah. Nice break from the office work. I agree. And we can interact with you guys a little bit.
Uh-oh, Trouble's in here.
Who?
Mama Brutal.
Mama Brutal, she's in here. Coyote records or either records 560 and a quarter. Great. Congratulations to the Coyote guys. Let's see. All I hear is potential.
Can I put ported E7 heads on an 86 with flat top pistons with no valve release?
Yeah, you can put
Ported.
You should be able to put, yeah, as long as you didn't change the valve size, you should be fine. I would be careful on cam selection. I don't know. You guys tell me. Sound off in the comments. Have you ever ran like a B cam with a setup like that with the flat top pistons with no valve reliefs? I know you got to be extremely careful with that. Typically, it's a no-no to do. But considering it's stock size valves, you'd probably be all right. Especially with no
it's Miss Brutal. Get it right. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she called and messed up our live stream, by the way. So MF Custom says, what's going on? Nothing. We pulled the head off and changed the helicoil. And we're also reminding people to make sure that their rockers are set correct and turned right. Because half the rockers on this engine were flipped the wrong way. And the poly lock was just getting chewed up by the trunnion on the curved surface. It was in the wrong spot. I guess we can go through one quick. Let's do that. We'll go through one quick valve adjustment with you guys.
Talk about how it doesn't matter what order.
Yeah, please. All right. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to get on my soapbox here for a second, real quick. Can you see me in the thing? Because I'm about to go off, so I want to make sure I'm good. I'm positioned good. Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay. Stop overthinking this shit. When it comes to valve adjustment, you guys stop with firing order and stop. Just if it makes you happy and you're good with it, do it. But stop teaching people that that's the only way to do it because that's bullshit. And you guys are messing people up with this. If you want to adjust your valves that way, by all means do it. But if you want to know the best way to adjust your valves and keep yourself on track, one by one on base circle. These street cams don't have enough duration to matter for that. You have a wide angle that is still going to be on base circle. Stop counting and stop doing all this stuff. It's just unnecessary. And here's why I say that. If it works for you, then great. Cool. Continue to do it. It absolutely works. But here's why I say this. You got guys on the internet that are new, right? And you start confusing them with all of this firing order and this one should be here and then this one should be there. Man, that's complicated. My brain has a hard time understanding that. So I know that there are people out there that is just too complicated for. So stop telling people that that's the only way to do it. That is not true. I've proven that a million times already. All you have to do is start anywhere on either side of the car, bump it over until the rocker no longer moves and it's flat, and then make your adjustment. Move to the next one. Should be good to go. All right. I want to get on my soapbox. I understand that works, and that may be the best way for you guys to do it, but it's not the best way for everybody. And we got to remember, we got a lot of newbies coming into the scene, right? We want to make this as simple as possible. So that's it. I'm going to get off my soapbox. Let's get over here and show you guys exactly what we're talking about. This is going to be hard to show. Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard. Let me clip the mic on. Give me a second. It's going to be a little noisy. I want to get it away from my mouth because I'm mouth breathing today. All this pollen. It's rough. Oh, let me get my stuff together here. Y'all give me just a second. Hey, where did the little Allen wrench go?
On the one that's on the ratchets on the motor,
It's on the motor?
on the engine stand.
Oh, that motor. All right. So here's what we're going to do. First things first. Before we start the process, we want to back the inner lock out. Okay? Get this thing out. Look how far I'm having to move this, by the way. You want this out. That's going to give you enough adjustment. So what we're going to do, screw it on, go down until it stops. Can you guys see that? See, it just stopped with my fingers. I think you can see it. I don't know. Let me. Ish. You can see it ish. But I think you'll get the idea. All right. Then what we're going to do is grab our 16.
On the back of the toolbox.
Back of the toolbox.
Or there's a 5/8 by the vise.
Okay. You got it? Good direction, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to tell him to bump it, and that's what he's going to do. And if I tell him all right, that means stop. Bump it. Stop. That was it. It didn't move. The fact that it didn't move tells me it's on base circle. There we go. 0 lash. See? Can't turn it anymore. Take my ratchet, whatever I got. We're going to go half a turn. That's it. Done. That's how you do it. All right. Now, all you got to do is lock down the center. This is it, guys. You just adjusted it. Anything that I show you from here on out is us just tightening everything down, which is important as well. Okay. We're going to go in. Boom. Tighten that down. And we're going to come in just to be safe. I'm going to take that outer poly lock again and just a bump. Good. All right, let's move on to the next one. Show you just how easy this is, guys. Bump it. Good. All right, didn't move. Back this thing out. Just like that. Put it on. Half a turn. Lock it down. I'll do one more, just one more to show you guys one that moves, because these two didn't move. Okay. Give it an extra little bump. All right, good. Bump it. Hold on. Let me get the camera down here where they can see it a little better, because I know they can't really see. All right, this is the one. Hold it like this. All right, bump it. Just go ahead and bump it until it moves so I can show them. Bump it. See it tried to move, guys? Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. I don't think we got enough battery.
Can we hold it just a second?
Huh?
I'll hold it.
All right, hold it. All right. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. All right, it stopped. Okay? That's what we're looking for. All right. I think is the battery getting weak? Oh, maybe that tape on the intake. We need to pull that off. That'll cause it to act funny sometimes.
Yeah.
Back this out. This will be our last one, guys, just to show you. Now, does anybody have any discrepancies as far as how I'm doing this? And if you do, please tell me why. Tell me, like, explain to me if you've run into an issue doing it this way before, why you don't like doing this. I'd like to know. For us, it's always worked excellent, and it is the easiest way to do this. If you got one of those little starter buttons that you can put on the solenoid, just run that, and you can do it right by yourself under the engine bay. All right. We just got to finish those up. So we'll do that here in just a second. Any comments? Any ideas? Are you guys mad? Are you upset? Did I do it wrong? Talk to me. Tell me what we did. Yeah, we got the engine for Papa T. It's that simple. Guys and girls, I promise you, there's nothing else to it. Do not let the internet tell you otherwise. MF Custom says y'all have fun. He's going to head up to UPS to do another drop-off. What did I miss? Learning something. Yeah, man, it's super, super simple, okay? Go back and watch the live stream if you guys are just tuning in. This will be reposted on YouTube. Just go back and watch it. We're just showing you guys some of the problems you can run into. Just a recap for you, though. If you're just tuning in, I'll grab one of these. Let me see if I can get this on camera for you guys. It's hard to get. There is a rounded area right here on your rocker. That always goes to the bottom. Now watch as I roll this. You're going to go to a flat spot. See that flat spot? That goes to the top. This is the top. Watch. Wrong, right. See the flat spot? Now what happens is when you roll this the wrong way, like that, and you put your poly lock on there, it's going to eat into that poly lock. You're going to get all kinds of valve train noise, and your shit's just not going to be right. So that's all it is. Said this a million times. This is probably one of the most overlooked issues that you will run across with these cars. And I really just want to help people out. We're about to get some bad weather, it looks like. I really want to help people out because, man, this is like magic. Like, people just have a hard time understanding how to do this. And I want to make sure that that people get it. Okay, that's all. That's it. And also, I want to say something, just so you guys know. So, Hamlin Motorsports, they talk a little trash every once in a while, especially that Andrew guy, little Bob Jr. He likes to talk a lot of trash. And we go back and forth. But here's what I want to say. Guys, if you know us, you know that it's all fun and games. Yes, we want to get at each other. I want to outrun him. He wants to outrun me. But they put a video out the other day basically preparing for Pitts to run us. And as a man should, they put this video out after the fact, which I commend them on. They never had to put that video out. But they put the video out and they were talking some trash. You know, they were doing some stuff like that, just as I would. And instead of cutting all that stuff out, they left it. Basically like, you know, we're going to skin up that push rod. Brutal don't know what's coming. And they still put the video out after the fact. So I commend them on that. They're my boys. I'm always going to back them up. So I just wanted y'all to know that ahead of time. We're not at war against each other. That sounds bad.
It's getting rough.
We're just at war in the streets. That's all. If we get side by side, the bullshit stops when the light drops type thing, right? All right, y'all. It's about to get bad weather here just all of a sudden. Yes, you're messing with the rocker ratio. You can break your rocker. You can mess up your poly lock. You can bend push rods. You could possibly bend the valve. I mean, there's just so much stuff that you need to make sure these things are right. That's all. Anyway, look, about 23 minutes in already. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, we're about to get some nasty weather, man. Damn, the cat's fighting.
It's always something around here.
Always, man. Look at him. Mr. Meowgie, his fat ass. He's always messing with that little black cat right there. Lord have mercy. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and finish this thing up. And we'll holler at y'all, I don't know, may do another live stream later tonight. Where's the damn tongue?